It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby slide through. Benz looking cute. That's honest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the. Ain't no way somebody daddy ain't gon' give her the spins with her ends. Cause yeah, she did it. She did it again. A few more tracks and this time she bought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the stairs to a man's. Now salute the general. TGLX got plans. Yeah. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they info. If it coming like this on the intro, what they here for? If they want the heat, you know who to send for your info. Buy my money like Venmo. If this music don't work out, and all the kids, my ends low. How you feel though? Cause hey, they can't rock with us. Galaxy ain't no stopping this. They ain't trying to steal my style. I'm feeling like I just shop it. Can't trust them cause they not my. Cause we worried about getting figures. All my ain't father figures, just know my quick to pop it.
Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call hit.
It's on my YouTube channel. You gotta click like and subscribe.
If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Let's reflect times. I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shut out Tech 9. Go and shut up. Just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a Renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings?
Me versus Ben. It's gonna be a crazy one. The only game getting played right now, so it's gotta be your favorite one. And I ain't come to play with them.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins.
I mean, our party made him quit.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Damn, dog, you did all that, huh, Ben? I see you, bitch.
Over the end line.
You got Waddle, Hill, and Chacina. What you mean what I'm talking about? You heard exactly what I said. What the fuck you mean what I'm talking about? This nigga here.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Well, this defense for the Bills, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This one into the hands of the running back, Ballage.
I see what you tried to do.
And give him 6 yards here as
I see what you tried to do there. That was actually decent. You heard me, Ben?
Just play
That's
number
what you
3
try to
here
do
on
right
the
there.
opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Check. Crunch. 10 cycles. Black Ultra.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa, and he fires one that's intercepted.
Appreciate that, Ben.
Picked off by Channing Tindall, and he is gonna score. It's a pick 6.
You try to throw it to Howard.
Touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive.
No, I'm asking because you know you got Howard from me, and Tyndall picked it off.
Signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some
The nigga
chances.
you gave me.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but
Oh.
right there, it paid off.
Well, so far I'm winning that battle.
By Bass, up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. So they
Oh,
throw
fuck.
the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Tua.
Oh shit, that's good.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
Bitch.
On the move past the 40. And he's going to get this all the way down inside.
Now that's better on this game, I can tell you that.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on
The
the
dive and the catch it, nigga.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just have receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there. And
I'm
then
glad you quit,
additional
Kendall.
pickup with his legs after the catch.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Dolphins at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
And this one is no good.
I wasn't expecting that.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to
I
leave any
appreciate
points
it,
out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Well, I mentioned it because I appreciate it. What you watching this game, Joe?
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Devin Singletary. He played in this state at Florida Atlantic and able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave.
I think I tried to run that play on the 5, and Ben kept sacking my stupid ass.
And they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over.
Because every time after I fake the RPO, nigga be wide open, like niggas wide open as fuck. But as soon as I go to touch that button, you heard me, nigga already sagging me.
Now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
From the 41, Allen.
What the fuck was that?
And incomplete.
I don't see more
Oh, that shit was lame, Ben.
They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates.
Trying the ball hit my man in the helmet, son.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Allen.
Oh, yeah. Everybody was open, but I'm talking about every time I did it, I got sacked.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. To the air. Allen. Flushed out right.
Yeah, we're going to do the smart thing here.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen buying time to his left. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the 1st down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
They'll roll him out right, and that's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive.
See, everything about that told me if I'd have threw it, you was going to pick it.
Completion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops.
Like I was going to throw that bitch to R where you was running at. I said, nope, nope. And now if I had a little bit more time, I'd have flicked them up. That'd probably do it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 is again. They'll throw with Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. They'll run with Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Thanks, somebody used to play in the league.
Cook, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead.
I know him.
Extra point by Bass.
Yeah, I know nigga in real life.
Good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, appreciate it. So, shit.
That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
I have to admit,
I know what you're trying to do. Okay, bitch.
And the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the
I be forgetting I'm on the mic. I just be thinking I be saying that shit in my head.
Panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That's swung out to Mostert. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn
This shit gonna bite me in my ass at some point. I know it.
He runs through people, but they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
Okay.
And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 43. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
It's always good playing my dog, Ben. Just like it's good playing Joe. Hey, why you say it like this, huh?
This offense
I ain't say
its
that.
legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's
Come
Mostert,
here.
and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
Einstein said the definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over and expect a different result.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology.
You know they got one thing I don't play. You know they got one thing I don't play.
Extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
That shit wasn't working.
Tua sets up to pass it.
All right.
Loss here as he's taken down.
Oh shit. I'm gonna go right back up.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
How the fuck they?
Look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Bills have recovered. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here, punting, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
I don't know how they let him catch that bullshit.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Here's Allen to throw it.
Give me that.
And
Fuck.
that is
Just that shit.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play.
See, if you would,
That nearly was one.
I wouldn't even try that shit if you would have been behind me. I only did it because you was in front, man. I had a chance to catch it.
They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. And he is met
I still hit. You call it stupid for that shit every time I look at this shit. That shit piss me off.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness.
Like, you're a
Hasn't been
fucking
the best first
dumbass.
half for them.
You
They
gave
did
up
do a
that
nice
shit
job there, forcing a loss on
for some
that play.
cornerbacks. Now your cornerback's gonna be out there playing coverage all day.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Left side caught by Diggs. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches
I don't know, but when I look, I said that nigga wide
As
open.
long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Allen now on 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in.
That was totally a blown coverage.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That good for 22 and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Moss will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, I don't think
And this one rough nigga to play against, nigga. Bitch.
Near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that, because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league. But this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Oh, shit.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes
this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys,
Tyreek had 6.
But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Right side to Watson. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. On second down, Cook. And he's going to be
And I told you, this one rough nigga to play against.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking
that boy driving that Owens bus.
Situation. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the gun, it's Allen.
Oh.
And this is good. They
certainly had good starting field position.
Josh Allen with the little rounds on.
Anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The kick by Bass is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides would be thrilled with that.
I ain't doing nothing, son. I ain't doing nothing, son.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time
Damn right I am.
They threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To
I still got to see the
it's time
Jets
to
with it.
attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to
Let me pick this ball off first.
And make sure it's...
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Oh, sauce up, bird.
There, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, well, I still see that nigga.
There, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So after the INT, it's Allen.
Oh, shit. What fucking pick?
My goodness.
Oh, you stupid. All right, good job. Fuck, good pick. I'm glad you was dumb as a box of rocks on that return.
He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little
Why he threw the drag so fucking high?
Be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, that's me.
He's going to try and go deep again.
Fuck, why ain't catch that shit? You batted out my hand or something?
Indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Oh, shit.
They'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now the Dolphins
ain't talking to us no more,
first to their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down, eluding the pressure right. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down, and the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Allen on first and 10.
Shit.
And that's going to be incomplete.
See, I try to throw that bitch so fast, that nigga pump fake that hoe.
Losing the game, and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead. You start playing a little more physically, and they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
From the 34,
We get the ball at halftime. I heard that dumb shit.
Allen now looks to throw.
Get the fucking ball.
Complete, 7 seconds remaining.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's Allen. He finds Watson complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before half for Allen.
Oh, shit.
He's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw.
That was extra aggressive, Ben.
first, as that brings us to the end of this first.
We're trying to kill my quarterback or something,
So
dog.
we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room.
You hit him hard as fuck just now. But y'all must stick with the shit.
Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now.
I'm glad we ain't got injuries on.
Brandon Gunn getting set for quarter number 3 here. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Yeah.
And this will not be returned.
We got to play Usher this second half.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
We got a couple more people for that Toon League, Ben.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Throwing on first down is Allen. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Allen. Laying out is Davis, and he's got the football. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46.
I'm glad he failed.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Defense sinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Get up.
He'll complete
Oh,
this one to
fuck.
Watson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 5
Kicked his
yards here,
ass.
5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Allen going to go on 4th down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16
Nice.
on 4th down. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest. I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the
I know, but
first
Gully
down.
ain't trying to aggravate you. I am.
Keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
That's the difference.
By Keon Crossen. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this
He different.
past the 20-yard
Nigga
line.
say he
So it was a
different.
drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone.
Damn, so you say
Possibly
fuck
get a little
Tua,
bit
huh?
too greedy right there.
Now it's the backup, Bridgewater. Getting this
Oh,
out
missed
to the
it.
flat, Mostert. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34.
That boy say Tua got a
7
chill. You
yards there
heard
and
me.
a first down.
But they certainly had
I
success
mean, I ain't gonna
throughout
lie,
this contest,
son.
getting him the ball in
The
the
thing
passing
about
game, there he
Madden
picks
that
up
niggas
another
gonna be
first down.
thinking about when they do
Whatever
that shit a
they
lot
saw
of times
going
is
into
ball
this one,
travel
they've
speed.
been
You
able to
heard me? That nigga
capitalize
Tua
on
can't
it,
throw that
and
bitch
no
far at
adjustment
all.
has been made to take it away.
A first down throw for Bridgewater.
That's me.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Get out of there.
Tre'Davious White with a pick. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense.
The fuck out the way.
What you wonder about is the team that just got that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. Second down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Threes all around. Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
This nigga gonna be fucking DB of the year at this pace.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Looking to throw again on second down. Bridgewater.
What the? Come on, Tendo.
Incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Third and short yardage. Bridgewater. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
I'm
A yard or two deep, here
cool
comes a return. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
I don't be fucking with him like that. I just be telling him I whoop his ass. Like, I ain't gonna be doing all that shit. That's just how we do. Nigga, I beat you last time, you beat me last time.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 58 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Ballage. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Being chased out left.
Oh, shit. He should have let me hit that bitch.
Final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL.
And Big Joe said, "That was trying to fucking slide."
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. From the 27, Bridgewater. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The offense on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Mostert.
Shit. I knew that was happening. Fuck.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here.
Yeah,
in
that
the
was
final
fucking
quarter
tough. That
of
shit pissed me
play.
off, didn't it?
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
All right, fellas. Let's take it nice and slow. Get on up out of here.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can. I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen.
No, good hit, good hit, good hit.
Intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
I'm stuck on my man.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Mostert.
Oh, he's stupid.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Here's Bridgewater. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought
Why the
down.
fuck is all y'all on that side of the field if ain't nobody over there with you?
Getting in there to bring him down. And you could say that is just another cherry on top for this defense and that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here in this one.
And I noticed you used the word sparked.
Get him going.
You're not seeing that on the other side of the ball, are you? The offense right now, the spark has left their game, and it's been because of what you described.
Get him going.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Singletary to get the drive started. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
My dog, call that boy the best running back with no attributes, Joe, with no abilities.
In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
A good run there by Cook on 1st down, powering his way forward, a gain of 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. I know it's often the first tidbit thrown out about him, but James Cook, well, he's more than just Dalvin's brother. He's a guy who averaged over 6 yards a carry all 4 years at the University of Georgia, and really came on as a pass catcher in his final season. He's a dual-purpose back who's going to carve out his own NFL legacy starting this season.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
On 2nd and 2, Allen, and complete, right side to Cook. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They go right back to Singletary. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And a short gain here down to the 22. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 49, guys. Mike, 40.
To throw is Bridgewater. Wide open receiver complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Bridgewater to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just